Morning, I'm making us a cup of tea. We're going to sit down and drink tea in bed, but before we do, let me tell you, we've got a long day today. It's so long. We're leaving this beautiful place, but not for quite a lot of hours. Our flight is 12 midnight, but we have to check out here at 11, so we're going to be hanging around all day. Going to be leaving our cases here at the hotel and hopefully going to the museum, the Archaeology Museum, which I really want to do. Be having lunch out, dinner out, and we've got lots to do to get ready to leave. Well, it's about half an hour before we've got to go. We've reached this point. I am so full right now because we've just been having an almighty feast trying to use all the food up. It's time for the moment of truth. I'm going to see if A, if I can close this, and B, if it's under 15 kilos. I'm not sure if it's going to close. Oh shit, did that the wrong way. I swear I'm so dyslexic. You just witnessed a prime example of me seeing things around the wrong way. I was convinced that was the side with the netting unzipped up. Oh my gosh. A lot of this bulk is big fluffy fleece. One big fluffy fleece and one very thick jumper, so if push comes to shove, I just carry it, and so I'll be needing it when I get back off that plane in the UK. IB is having his shower now with 20 minutes left. I did mine first and he's done his last. I think we're gonna do it. I've got loads of room left in my hand luggage, so there's that. We're gonna do it, I think. It's just a bulge where the crock is. Yay! Okay, 15 kilos is there. Oh, just under. Yes. That's going in my hand luggage. I don't want to tip it over the edge. There's a lot of empty space in this hand luggage. Oh, water bottle. I have to empty that out. Won't be able to take that through security, will I? Oh, mugs. I have to go in the hand luggage. I want to try and wrap that up in something. My top, maybe? I'm still drinking coffee out of that one. We're ready. It's the time. It's like 2 minutes to or something. So we're going to go down. Bye-bye hotel room. It's been fun. We kind of partially stripped the bed and then I got bored with it. So we've just checked out. We're leaving our stuff in this room. She said it is safe and secure, but there are lockers if we want to use them. And we are. It looks like it's a non-refundable one, which was €2. And we've managed to get all our hand luggage in the one. So it's just these now. We'll tuck them away tidily somewhere. And she said that we can use showers down in the basement if we want to. And we're welcome to come and just hang out here all day till our bus leaves about 9 o'clock tonight. So we're heading out then. I'm slightly scared of this. It starts moving when you get in it. IB's coming in as well. I'm gonna miss this place. It's been really nice. It is bright. We're gonna make the best of this last day now, hopefully. Aren't we? Yes. Yeah. We're going into the Archaeology Museum. I'm very excited. We got our tickets, €6 each. I was already excited just by reading what they've got here. They've got lots of sort of daily life stuff, and see, that goes in more for me. Got a big old mosaic here. Very, very detailed, isn't it? It used to be in a house, and it was made in the 2nd to 3rd century AD. That's Hippocrates there, apparently. That one's lost his head, but to be fair, it is from the 2nd century AD. That little one's intact. It's very, very tiny human in relation to that one, isn't it? Like a baby just wouldn't be able to stand up, so I don't know what that's about. Ah, there's a daemon, Telesphorus, is at his feet, so not a human. That's why that is then. She looks so lifelike, honestly. I feel like I'm staring into the eyes of somebody in the past. They're incredibly well preserved. How can this be from all those centuries ago? This one's got a sheep for company. Hermes, seated on a rock, 150 to 200 AD. All the statues here in this bit were found in a house which was built in 300 BC, and it was lived in for about another 600 years after that. It was eventually devastated by a landslide, but they found all these statues. They were, dug up later. Amazing, isn't it? There they are, look. In the location where they were discovered, and that painting there, I expect we'll see that at some point, was in a latrine. Apparently the house still stands today. It's been, all demucked and all that. I'm going to head into this other chamber. Oh my goodness gracious me, some big ones in here. They're huge. It's funny to see them without their heads, isn't it? But of course, those ones are just like lower halves. And what's also amazing is things like this, like I've seen stuff like this just lying around in those archaeological areas here in Kos, just for anybody to just see and touch and climb on, you know. 2nd century BC. Look at that expression. You'd see an expression like that today, wouldn't you? There is no difference between that lady's face and somebody today. Absolutely astonishing. And the detail in the way the cloth is sort of crumpling here just looks absolutely lifelike. A lot of attention to detail. That's 230 BC. 4th century BC, this one. And it's a big one. Late 5th century BC. Oh, look at this guy peering out here from behind a rock. The size of her. She's massive. I'm passing back through here now and into this next chamber on the other side. We've got some glass cabinets with smaller items in here, as well as some smaller statues. Reading a placard here, it does say that people were very much into their gods. And so a lot of the artwork is inspired by that, of course. There was times when maybe the government wasn't so stable, so people really latched onto the deities for their sense of security. That's a grave marker from the 2nd century BC. I was particularly intrigued about this one because it looks like a bit of old seaweed or something. You probably can't make out what's on there because even I barely can with my human eye. But there's a clearer image of it here. It's a curse tablet. They used to draw things on there that they wanted to happen against people. This was a wish for bed rest against Hermia. And apparently there's loads of really, really neat writing on the other side. They had a load of those in the Roman baths in Bath in the UK when we went, absolutely loads, to the god Minerva. Yeah, I remember those, and they'd chuck them in the stream then and hope that the curse would come to be. Oh, this is Persephone. We used to know someone called Persephone. She's from the 4th century BC. This is for Michelle from the Destinations Chronicle channel. She tells me she studied ancient Greek, and this is the plinth of a statue from 350 to 300 BC. So what does that mean then? And here's Hades. It's the head of a wounded warrior there. We're going up. You enjoying it, IB? Yeah. Oh, nice view from up the top of the stairs. Up here we've got lots of things in glass cabinets. I probably won't film a lot of this unless I find something of particular interest I really think you'll like. These are figs, carbonised. I wonder how they came to be carbonised. Presumably by accident. It went back to prehistory, it did, over here. Lots of sort of clay pottery fragments and things, and I do find it absolutely amazing when you see the paintwork. I can imagine the hand of the artist doing those brush strokes. Oh, this has made me giggle. I don't know why. It's a composite vessel, apparently. It's from sort of 750 to 700 BC, but I don't know what it's for. It was in a tomb, it was. And it says it's a vessel, but I can't see how you could, like, get any liquid in or out, so I don't know how that works. I can see how that one works, because it's got, like, a juggy spout thing on it. Oh, and a hole in the bum as well. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. That might just be damage. That apparently is a feeding bottle from about 900 BC. I'm wondering if they mean like a baby's feeding bottle. A bit different to the Tommy Tippy ones you get today, if that's what it is. I saw some of these loom weights in isolation in the other chamber, and I couldn't quite fathom how they worked. Now I see. Just to make the strings be vertical. Very simple and very clever. This is only a small museum, and I think there's not a lot of it left. These 3rd century BC cooking pots were found with some remains in, and like snail shells, some shellfish shells, and some animal bones as well. So that gave some clues about the sorts of things they ate and how they nourished themselves at that time. Time to go. We're going to get a drink, cold drink, and sit down and have it somewhere. I'm going to grab myself a Coke Zero. Oh yes, that's nice and cold. Want a Coke Zero? Cool, that booze. Not going to buy any though. We're heading down to the waterfront to see if we can find a bench in the shade somewhere to sit on. There, it's a shady bit by there. I keep hearing something screeching like a parrot or something. Right, I'm going to drink my Pant Mig Coke now. That's our view. Very nice. Odd thing I've noticed, some of the cans have labels on. I don't know what it's for. We've been sitting here chatting and we're contemplating investigating the ferry, aren't we? As long as we do it early enough, there shouldn't be any danger of getting stranded and missing the flight. It should be alright, shouldn't it? We're going to go and investigate anyway. That was a no-go. The ferry port is like 20 kilometres from here. So, I don't know. I mean, there is one, but apparently that's no good. We're going to have another walk alongside the boats again, along the harbour wall for now. IB is desperate to do something, aren't you? You want to get on a bus or something, do something adventurous. We're not quite sure what though at this point. I keep seeing little tiny fishes darting about down there. There's that spectacular tree that I rather liked. They've just set off in their boat there, manoeuvring it out of position. A couple of warships maybe. We're almost at the end, but there are more archaeological remains here. I don't think we can go in this one. They're just lumped about the place. Some vigorous fish activity going on here because the man is going to do a bit of fishing with a line, and I think he's thrown a couple of bits of bait in. Oh, the tiny ones are going for it. Do you see the little teeny tiny ones? They're minuscule. Those big ones are really darting around, but I think they're going to be disappointed because they're going to get fished. Whoa, look, frenzy! God, flicking about and moving as one. It amazes me how they move as one. Oh, here comes some more. Oh, gobble, gobble, gobble. They're going for that bread, aren't they? Oh, the fountain's on. The fountain looks a bit mucky, really, to be honest, but from a distance it looks very nice, and that's a refreshing sight to see. We have just seen a brown sign for the plane tree of Hippocrates, which apparently is a very, very old tree. So let's go and see if we can find it. I think it's up these steps here. Oh, I hope that wasn't it there. More archaeological remains just scattered about. It's everywhere. I don't think this is it, but it's a very big shaggy specimen. IB reckons it's in the Agora garden that we were in the other day, so we'll Google. I just totally walked into a bloke. They were coming so slowly and quietly. And yeah, I very slowly and quietly walked into him. It was blocked off by my hat, see? Well, we're here. I've vlogged walking past here a number of times. That's where I got the sea sponges from. That's where the restaurants are. I've just noticed how funny looking that roof is there. Look at those silver protrusions on it. He's worked it out. He's asked Google about the tree. We've walked past it so many times I actually have remarked upon it. It's all held up with scaffolding. It's very old. We're just gonna Google and find out how old. Oh, it's not that old. I mean, it's fairly old, about 500 years old, but may possibly be a descendant of the original tree, which allegedly stood there 2,400 years ago in Hippocrates' time. The tree's become hollowed out over the years, and some branches are supported by metal scaffolding. God, look at these. Amazing. I like this one, look. A bit rubbishy. There it is. Look, you can see how hollowed out it is from this angle, can't you? I never really stopped to look from here before. That doesn't look like Greek writing, does it? Cat biscuits. We've decided it's coffee and cake o'clock, haven't we?
Want to go down there then?
Yeah, let's go. Right, we're just on our way to the bakery. I want to show you these protrusions coming out of the pavement. Look, this is something that really took me by surprise. It's so raised and easy to stumble over, so watch your feet. If you come to Kos, there's some more there, look. Ants all scurrying about. We were wondering what this was. It's a hospital, because there's a sign there that says hospital's entrance, so I know it is. And just beyond, I won't film because there's all kids there, but it seems to be a high school, and like loads of kids are coming out for the day, or lunch, or I don't know. Don't even know what time it is. I was wondering how to get into this hospital. The entrance is here. There's some, where's my hand? There's some patients just there, I think waiting to be collected after having had a stay maybe. Oh, there's another little laundrette there. Look, can you see all the machines in there? It's not self-service, I don't think. I think you like pay somebody to do it. We just did hand washing though. Ew, I just touched something really sticky. Hopefully that's off a tree. I'm gonna sniff it. No, it's grease. It's like, smells like petroleum. Oh, you know, I bet that's to stop people climbing in. Anyway, I'm gonna need to get a tissue from somewhere. This is a lovely looking park, apart from the fact that you're not allowed in it. I can't believe I did that. But look how nice it is otherwise. And shady as well, lovely shady play area. I think in the UK, I think we need covers over our play areas. Either shade or some rain protection, because for most of the year you can't use them because of the weather. IB, I got slimed. By slime, by don't climb over this gate slime. Oh. I just nearly got run over by 2 mopeds. They came around the corner very quickly and I went, ah! I should have been filming it, it would have been funny. Mind you, I might have been concentrating even less if I had been doing that. We're apparently going to the cafe of my dreams. We've already been there once this week and all the cakes looked amazing, every single one. What a tiny little church that is, or chapel. It's cute. Anyway, we just got lost, but I was delighted to be lost because it means we got to see some different things. Like a water thingy, benches. Anyway, let's go. And here is the Cafe of Dreams. Yeah, they all look so amazing. Ivy had that last time. I will have one of those, please. Starting with some water. Ivy is wearing quite a lot of his water already. He was a very thirsty boy, but it seems that he dropped a big load of Magnum down it earlier, and so it's actually... No, not we. He dropped a big blob of Magnum, so the water's actually helping to wash it away. He's fortunately seen the funny side. I love it in here. I should probably tell you the name of this cafe. There you go, there's all its, what do you call that, handles, and look though. And I know it's good because I tasted a bit of Ivy's before. Is my cappuccino. Ivy's like having a feast from heaven. Look, the size, that just, yeah.
Well, it was just a cake and then it came all covered in cream.
Got decorated, yeah. This vlog is getting ridiculously long again. I'm going to sit and enjoy this now. I'm going to carry on today in the next vlog. But thank you so much for watching this one. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe for more from me and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!